A very good morning, children. How are you? I hope all of you are fine and taking good care of yourself. This is your English teacher Sonia Verma from Springfields Public School. Last time, children, I had sent you direct and indirect speech we had started, and we had discussed about changes in tenses which are supposed to be done in indirect speech. So today we are going to continue with that same topic of direct and indirect speech, and we are going to do the next change, that is change in pronouns of indirect speech. Change in pronouns and possessive adjectives in indirect speech. So for that, first, children, you have to understand what is first person, second person and third person. You are supposed to identify in the reported speech the first person pronouns, the second person pronouns, the third person pronouns, or the possessive cases. So you can see here the first person pronouns are I, we, me, us, my, our, mine, ours. Second person pronouns you, yours. Third person is he, she, it. Any name, they, him, her, them, his, her, its, their. All these are third person pronouns. So how are the changes supposed to be made? In the reported speech, if there is any first person pronoun, it is changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. If there is any second person pronoun, it is changed according to the object of the reporting verb. And if there is any third person pronoun in the reported speech, then there is no change in that pronoun. So let us see the example. First example, you can see here, I said I want to consult my parents. So I is the subject of the reporting verb, and when we are supposed to change the reported speech, we have to change I and my. But since it is the same person, subject is same I, so it remains the same. But in the second sentence, when it changes into you said, you is the subject. According to you, we have to change I and my. So it changes into you and yours in the second sentence. Similarly, in the third sentence, I and my changes into she and her. Now let us see the changes in the second person. For example, in the first sentence, in the reported speech, you can see your and you is there. These are the second person pronouns. And second person pronoun, we have seen the rule that they change according to the object of the reporting verb. Me is the object. So your and you is going to change according to me. So it has changed into my and me in the first sentence. Similarly, in the second sentence, second person pronouns your, you are supposed to be changed according to you. So they remain the same. In the third sentence, your and you are supposed to be changed according to him. So they have changed into his and him. Now let us see the changes which are supposed to be done in the reported speech of the third person when the reported speech is having third person pronouns. So no changes will be done. It will remain the same as it is there in the direct speech. Now let us come to the next topic, that is expressions of time and place in indirect speech. So all these expressions in the direct speech are supposed to be changed in the indirect speech. For example, this in the direct speech will change into that in indirect speech. So all these changes have been given here, which you will learn, and wherever you find these words, you are going to change in the indirect speech. For example, these changes into those, here changes into there, now changes into then, ago changes into before, today changes into that day, yesterday changes into the day before or the previous day, tomorrow changes into the next day or the following day, Next week or year changes into the following week or year. You are supposed to use the along with these expressions. Last week or year changes into the previous week or year. So wherever you find these expressions of time and place, you are supposed to do all these changes in the indirect speech. Now let us move on to the next type of sentences, that is the statements. So otherwise we are supposed to change said to into told. But according to the meaning of the sentence, we can change said to into add also. You can see the fourth point here. All these words are given in which the reporting verb, it can be changed into all these different words according to the sentence. Add, complaint, promise, admit, deny. So you can see the example here. John said to me, I shall return your books in time. So instead of John told me, we have written John assured me that he would return my books in time. Similarly, in the next sentence, you can see we have used I complained to the shopkeeper. Instead of I said to the shopkeeper, we have used I complained to the shopkeeper. So, all these changes are made according to the sentence. So, these were the changes, children, and till exercise 5 it is there in your syllabus till now. So, you will do all these exercises from 1 to 5 in your practice notebook. I am also sending you an assignment of English language which you will be doing in your English language notebook, and answer key will be sent in the evening. Along with that, children, I am also sending you one chapter of LR explanation. I am sending you of chapter number 6 LR. Along with that, question answers also I am sending. So those you are supposed to write down in your literature notebook, just like always. Thank you so much, children. That is all for today. Thank you.